Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. This is Muhammad Ali. They call him the Louisville Lip. He weighed in at 210 pounds. And they'll be facing Larry Holmes. Watch out for that reach of 206 centimeters. He's also 191 centimeters tall and weighed in at 100. This is Muhammad Ali, perhaps the biggest mouth in the game today, but boy did he back it up in his last fight as he just beat Sonny Liston to claim the World Heavyweight Championship. Eastern assassin Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most underrated and underappreciated heavyweight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, formerly known as Cassius Clay, introducing the Louisville Lip, Muhammad.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that packed. The atmosphere is...
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Fantastic punch. Both men step back for just a moment. We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in, you know you're in such an intense atmosphere. You know the pressure is going to be on.
Can they figure out the combination to this thing?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. They're giving us a high-tempo show. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Don't be looking there for one shot. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. You don't want to lead it, he'll ride it out. Go out there, finish him. Better than this, King. Go back out there and win the round. Get still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Get out there and switch it. Get this boxing back together. Work. Just get him on the end of the jab.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Sticking a few body shots in.
And there's the bell to start round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
As a flat-footed fight, if you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small, put them on the back foot, put them under pressure.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Clean jab. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good round. I like that one. Good back. Go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get 3 shots. Keep smart. Good work there. The jabs are whacking on. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only 1 round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that round. You were loading up and you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. The defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Just stay focused. Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back smart. Don't be looking there for 1 shot.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
It's the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your cheeks hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game. It's so hard for a fighter.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
That big hook doesn't land. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back in. That
Just get him on the end of the jab. You get him.
You're better than this, King. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Right, let's get out.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free.
When you go out, just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Smart. You were loading up. You were still landing your power shots. Good there.
I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get focus back.
Get that defense on the end of what you do. Good run.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Go back and win the round.
Don't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
And there's the bell to start round 4. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Catch and shoot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Throws the jab and doesn't score. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of defense here at all. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... On to the 5th we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good counter punch. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just misses with that uppercut. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Straight right. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't be looking in this next round. Get out there and switch up.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch up. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him in this round.
What you're doing, the gaps will appear. Don't be looking there.
Think of this. You're better than this, King. Go back out there and win the round.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's
Again. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win.
go out there and finish him.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Shots up.
Smart. You were thinking. You were smart. You were loading up. You were still.
There's the bell for round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One punch could change everything in this battle. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. No rest for the weary. This fight has a real good flow to it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Now it's a tough beat up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
In the first minute, stick him on the end of a jab and then start gathering your...
All landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't...
Get out there and switch up. Get this boxing back together.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Come on, switch.
He's shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. frustrating because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get
Come on. Let him get back in this. You're better than this, kid. Go.
those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
Get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out. Just take the round off.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Get time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start stick.
Be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Great work. Just the same again. Don't
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
the jabs working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he's going to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
Just misses with that jab. You've got someone with that hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it because you got to get some before you get in close.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.
They don't like that. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.